Hi everyone, this is Cindy Playing with the Heart, and I'm back to make 3 cards with you guys today. So I'm using the Mama Elephant milkshake stamp sets, which is this one right here. And I'm also using the dies. One of the stamp set, or one of the cards I'm going to make uses this die, which I believe is from the Greeting Farm. It's a happy birthday die. And let's see, what else am I going to be using? Oh, this right here. This is an awesome die. I saw somebody use, excuse the marker on my hand. I saw someone use this years and years ago in a video, and I tracked it down. It's a penny, what's it called? God, I can't remember now. It's a floor or like a wall die. I can't remember who makes it now. But I've had it forever, and every so often I come across a company that does something similar to this. I love it. I will never get rid of it because it's amazing. I'm going to show you guys that. Hopefully I will remember who makes it, and I will post it in the description box. So I'm just kind of having a brain thing right now. I also used this paper for one of the cards that I'm going to make. The Echo Park Summer by Cartabella. And let's see, what are some other things I'm using? I'm using a little Distress Oxide Tattered Rose. I'm going to use this Infinity Shaker panel, which I'm going to show you guys in another video how you can make your own shaker panel so that you don't, Infinity Shaker panel, so you don't have to like spend $9 on buying one of these. And I'm using some score tape. Let's see what else. I think that's it. So I'm making, let's see, I think 2 of the cards I'm going to make, I'm also using shaker bits, sequins, and all of that. Some glue. So we'll go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the non-shaker card. That's this one right here. So this one I'm not making into a shaker. I thought about making it into a shaker, but then I was like, oh, it's a lot. But this is the card. So it's an A2 hard base. And then I've got this piece right here, which is just 4.25 by 4.25 by 5.5. And I just did a tiny bit of blue ink, any blue ink, you know, just a little bit so it's not so stark white. And then For My Sweetest Friend is stamped from the stamp set. And so I'm going to go ahead and place that one down. And so the truth is, I colored these images like 6 months ago, and they've just been sitting on my desk, and I've been working on lots and lots of different projects, as you guys can see if you guys are on my channel lately. And I just realized that I had these on here, and I thought, well, it would be a great time to go ahead and use these items up that I had colored so carefully, because I am really trying to increase viewership on my channel. I'm actually going to do this part first. So this is the floor die, and then this is the piece that goes right here that makes it, oops, yeah, that makes it really look like a floor. So it's amazing. I don't know. I saw this and I was like, oh my God, I need to have it. And they've only used it a handful of times because I forget that I have it. Because if you watch my videos and you see how many hauls I do, I have a lot of stuff. And so there we go. And now I'm going to see, well, this side has a tiny bit of, my finger's so disgusting. A tiny bit of, I guess, embossing. It's very subtle, but it's there. And so, let's see, I'm gonna get this over here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and place this down. And okay, so then I've got this piece That looks so cool right there. No, I'm going to do this. I'm going to stay with this. So I've got this piece right here. And this piece, I thought about, like I said, doing a another shaker, but I decided to not because I'm doing 2 shakers. But this would be great as a shaker too. And this is from Pretty Pink Posh, and I've had this die forever as well. It would be really cute as a shaker, but like I said, I just debated. Okay, so now I've got all of these fun. This one, I think this one's a little shorter. So that one, and then this one. So I'm keeping this relatively flat for no reason. Then I'm just keeping it a little bit flat. And so we've got this one. And then this one I am going to put on some foam squares. And I'm just gluing this down with my art glitter glue. And I'm got these foam squares. And so I'm just going to put this one down for a little bit of dimension. The only thing I have a problem with these squares, I mean, they're really inexpensive, which is great because I do use foam a lot, is the backing is a big pain in the butt to take off. And so there's that. I'm also going to put a little bit on there too. So let me just, I had thought that I was going to use my heart background die for one of my cards, but I didn't like the way that it looked. But when it cut all of these like hearts that that are like confetti. So I'm gonna actually use them. Actually knocked a bunch of them over, but I'm gonna use them in my infinity shaker. Actually, I'm gonna use them in bush shakers. Sorry, this is like such a pain in the behind. So I'm really hoping that I can increase viewership on my channel because I've had my channel for a long time. And I go through stages of posting sometimes because things happen, you know. So I'm going to put this one right in the middle. And it's going to be a little bit propped up. And then I've got this cute little birdie, which I'm also going to prop him up, or her. So let's just, I need to clean up too because I'm so tired of buying the same thing over again. I need to do a better job at keeping track of what I have because I do buy, I must really like some things because I have bought it more than once. And I think you can see on this one Facebook group I'm in that somebody bought something like 3 times. And I'm like, oh my God, been there. Okay, so there we go. So this is card number 1. And it's colored with my Copics. And I just think it's adorable. So that's card number 1. So I'm going to move on to card number 2, which I kind of gotten it somewhat ready. So I'm using an A2 size card. And then I've got all my little bits here. And then I've got, this is a card that I was going to use those little heart background die, but I didn't like it the way it looked. So I'm using that paper from Echo Park. And all I did was take a heart die and cut the middle out. And then I put acetate on the back, and then I put my foam. And then now I've just got to put my little shaker bits. And so I've got these hearts. And And I've got a variety of different things I'm going to use. Let's see. I'm going to use some of these sequins. And I'm going to use, I don't know how this is going to work. I hope they don't slide all over the place. I have these little bugle beads. I'm just being really careful because I don't want them to like roll off. And then I've got, these are like, I thought these were sequins, but I guess they're little jewels because I just grabbed them out of this little bin that I have. All right, and put a little bit more of these. Okay, so I've got some pieces in there. So now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to peel off all of my foam. This is Avery L foam, and you buy it in a ginormous roll. I had gotten it when it was 40% off, and I cannot wait till it comes on sale again because I'm going to buy another one because even though it lasts a while, I do use it quite a bit. It has a very heavy stick. So once it's down, it's down, and it sticks really, really well. The other thing is it peels, the release paper peels very easily. It does not make your scissors sticky. So it's easy to cut smaller pieces of it without it being hard to do. So it is my new favorite thing, and I use it quite a bit. So, okay, here's the last of it. And there it is. Now, I thought about putting something behind it, but I probably should have inked something, but it's okay. Because I'm going to put that there, and this here, that here, and this here. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, so let me go ahead and start putting this all down. And this one's on foam. Some are in foam, some are not. And there we go. And I love the Small Elephant set. It's so cute, and you can color it all different ways. But I'm loving how cute it is. Okay, so I think I have my little sticky thing I'm going to put here. Okay, so here is card number 2, a shaker. Probably should have done a little something behind it, but actually I'm okay with it because I think it's very cute. So that's card number 2. And now we're on to card number 3. So card number 3, let's see, I am actually going to ink blend. So I am going to ink blend. So I've got a piece of paper that I'm actually going to lay down because I don't want to get. Okay, so I'm just doing a little bit of ink blending, not a ton. I'm just using this brush from Picket Fences. I'm using this Distress Oxide called Tattered Rose, and I just want some really sort of subtle color. And heavier on the edges. So just trying to do like different looks to my card, because I'm doing 3 using the same stamp set, so I want them, and similar color profiles, but I wanted them to look different. And okay, so that kind of is enough, because I don't, it's just, like I said, just a subtle wash of color. Okay, so there we go. And I was debating, you know, because I don't want anything to get like hung up in here, so I'm afraid if I put stuff on, I think I'll just put this one down here, and I'm gonna actually, because I kind of forgot what I was doing with this card. Okay, so I've got this and this, and I am going to grab one more thing, because I hate when I misplace things. Let me just grab something. All right, so I'm going to actually cut another card base, because I forgot that I need a plain card base for this. So let's see here. All right, so we're going to use that. Okay, let's go ahead and continue on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue down this, and the other pieces I'm actually going to glue on top of the acetate. I'm looking at this too, and the acetate, I'm pretty sure that I can make that very easily, so I will probably do a video at some point on how to make these infinity bases, because I saw them and they're like $8.99 for 5, which acetate can be a little expensive, so, but still, I think, like, okay, so here we go. And so the glitter, it's pretty glittery. This is some cheap glitter paper that I got like forever ago. So this particular infinity shaker, I actually got from Tailored Expressions, but I saw them on the Whimsy page, Whimsy store, and it's like pretty clear to me that you can make these. It's just scoring, mitering the edges. Okay, so what you're going to do is you put a very strong adhesive. Now, I know there's like knockoff score tape, and I have used the knockoff score tape, and I find that it eventually pulls up. So if anybody knows of a knockoff score tape that actually works like score tape, is as strong, let me know, because I've tried a couple of them and they've all disappointed me. So, you know, I go back to just buying score tape. Okay, so you put your tape on all 4 ends, and you're going to place your card front inside, and this one's a little bit, for some reason, big. So I'm actually going to trim this down. It's a little, like, big, which is weird because I'm pretty sure this is an A2 size. So I don't know why it's big, but I am going to trim it because it will not work. Let's see if that helps. Luckily, I brought my board over. It's supposed to be A2 size, so who knows, but all right, so let's go ahead and, okay, so that's better. It needs to fit where it needs to fit. So I'm going to take the tape off of 3 sides of it. And I think if you use like a little bit thinner acetate, it'll be easier to work with. This is pretty thick. So we're going to do it off of the 3 sides. Sides. And then we're going to, before we adhere the last side, a little bit of like piece over here. Okay, so there it is right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the rest of these hearts in here. I have a whole slew of them. So you could put quite a bit of stuff in here. And I'm going to put, this is the Hot Topics from Honeybee. I've been using this quite often, quite a bit, because I feel like a lot of the things I've been doing lately. Ooh. Put that in there. Okay, and let's see, what else am I going to put in here? I think I'm going to put, I'll put a little bit more stuff in here. I'm going to put some of these gems and then some of these little bugly bead thingies. All right, that's a lot of stuff in there. Okay, so then we're going to take off the backing and really press it down because you really want it to be in there. Okay, so then clean off some of this stuff. Okay, so then so it's shaking really good. So now I'm going to glue my images. And this is how it's going to be, like that. Or is it going to be like that? I think I like it like that. Okay, maybe. Okay, so let me go ahead and place this down. Okay, then I'm actually going to use score tape on the back because, I don't know, I feel like it needs extra support. I don't know if this is something I would put through the mail, though. This might be a card that you give at a birthday party because it is pretty thick. Okay, so let me take this off. And then we'll do a recap of the 3 cards. And I've forgotten how hard it is to make cards on camera because I'm always like forgetting stuff. You know, I have a vision and then I'm like, wait, I forgot something. But I think that's what I used to do at the beginning of my channel. I used to do a lot of cricket cards, and I have not done that in forever. Okay. So, let's see here. I'm going to... I feel like stuff is flying out. Then you put... Yeah. Okay, so here's card, this is the third card, card number 3 is the Infinity Shaker card. And loving that. Very, very cute. Then we've got this shaker. For my sweet friend. And then we've got this card right here, which is not a shaker. And I just love how that one came out too. Super cute. So 3 cards made using the Mama Elephant milkshake stamp set. 2 shakers, 2 different kinds of shakers. So we have the Infinity Shaker, and then we have the little heart shaker. So thank you so much for watching. This is Cindy playing with the heart.